Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining CleanR Grupa Investor webinar. We will start with company's presentation and continue with a live Q&A session. To join the discussion, please submit your questions through the Q&A window below the presentation. This session is being recorded and will be available for rewatch shortly after the call. Let me now introduce you to our hosts, Juris Gulbis, Chairman of the Management Board, and Jutta Ankalniņa, CFO of CleanR Grupa. Presenters, the floor is all yours.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Welcome to CleanR Grupa 6 months results presentation. And I will start my presentation with this first slide, which is usually omitted, but here you can see two important pictures from our everyday work. You can see electric cleaning vehicle for Riga maintenance, which is unique and the only one in Latvia at this point in time. And despite all the criticism about electric vehicles, this one actually works, and we are happy to use it in Riga. And on the bottom side, you can see the aerial picture of our state-of-the-art new industrial waste sorting facility, which will process 100,000 tons of industrial waste every year, which we have just launched into full scale of operation this June. Okay, going forward, it's obviously a disclaimer, which I'm not reading to you. You can read it on your own time. And today I'm joined by Jutta Ankalniņa, who's our Chief Financial Officer, and myself. I'm Chairman of the Management Board of CleanR Grupa. I joined CleanR in March of 2023. A quick overview before we jump to the results of what we do as a group of companies. Two main business areas. It's environmental services and waste management. We operate full cycle of waste management, from collection to sorting to recycling in Riga and other towns around Latvia. We are 100% local capital company, and we serve around 500,000 people all around Latvia. We have a lot of focus on ESG. ESG at the core of our business. We've been the first company to launch non-financial reporting on our 2023 results, and our business model also provides that we avoid more greenhouse gas emissions than we create in the process of our business. Jumping further at the subsidiary level, we have in waste management CleanR Verso and Vidas resource centers, which correspondingly CleanR is collecting the waste in Riga, Liepāja, Jūrmala, and other smaller places. CleanR Verso is our industrial waste subsidiary, which collects and sorts industrial waste and also part of municipal waste, which is pre-sorted. Vidas resource centers is biggest waste sorting facility in Baltics. It serves all the waste management companies in Riga. All the municipal waste which is collected in Riga goes to Vidas resource centers for sorting. And our environmental services part is Visi and Visi Urban, where Visi is indoor cleaning business with big clients such as Riga East Hospital, Maxima, LMT, Rimi, and others. Visi Urban is a municipal infrastructure maintenance company which works around many towns in Latvia, and with the biggest part obviously in servicing Riga. Zaļā josta is producer responsibility system, which provides national resource tax management to businesses. So jumping to our results, I think we had a pretty good first 6 months of 2024 with revenue growth of 22%, EBITDA growth 30% through repricing and efficiency improvements. We also have quite strong equity position. One can say it's an effective deployment of capital, but I'm saying that we have a strong position for further development, for investment and M&A transactions going forward. We also have quite a good cash position, which supports our further development strategy. So what's happened in the first 6 months on a high level? So we have found a new revenue streams thanks to regulation and green course. So first, from January 2024, sorting and collection of biodegradable waste is mandatory. Also on responsibility, on producer responsibility systems, there are new waste categories which have to be included in producer responsibility. It's textile, and also there's been an expansion of plastic category where you have to separately report processable, recyclable and non-recyclable plastic. Also, we have won municipal tenders for waste management in Liepāja and Jūrmala. We have previously worked in these areas in Liepāja due to regional reform. We have got additional area to service, and also in both Liepāja and Jūrmala, we have been able to achieve better pricing for our services. In terms of industrial waste, as I previously mentioned, we have launched state-of-the-art waste sorting facility in our Anomalis site. Will process 100,000 tons of industrial waste annually. Also, we have opened at the end of last year a refuse-derived fuel facility in Riga, and now in the first half it's started to work at full capacity, and there's been a nice new revenue stream on RDF side. Also, we have worked on our service improvement in digitalization area. When we were entering Liepāja and Jūrmala with the new contracts, more than 80% of our contracts were signed digitally, which is obviously good efficiency improvement, and it also improves the quality of service. Our platform Manai Vide has been a good platform for signing these contracts and also for handling customer service inquiries, and we are planning to expand it to this platform to other group companies as well. We have also continued our underground waste container program in Riga and also in Jūrmala. Underground waste containers are good because they are underground and there's less waste and smell and other side effects which are around waste collection usually. And also our subsidiary CleanR has got a Green Excellence Award from State Environment Service, which also underlines which also recognizes our efforts in CSR area. If we are now going to environmental services, then there's also a good expansion of the business. We have won tenders in Jūrmala and also in Riga on the right bank of Daugava River. And we also are part of consortium which works on the left bank of Daugava River. So this will be Visi Urban worked already in Riga as subcontractor, but now we have improved our position within the food chain and will be the main contractor for parts of Riga municipal infrastructure maintenance services, where we also been able to achieve reasonable price improvements during these tenders. For Visi, which is indoor cleaning service, we have acquired a number of new clients. Verde Business Center, Rimi Olympic Center. We have also focused on healthcare segment, following our entrance into Riga East Hospital. We have also acquired other customers in healthcare area, which we believe is a good focus for our indoor cleaning services. In this area, we have also worked on digitalization. We have developed what we call Visi app, which is an app which works both ways. On company side, it works as a service and task management tool, and on the customer side, it works as customer satisfaction and quality control tool. So basically, it's been quite popular with our clients such as Verde and East Hospital, and we are expanding it to all of our customers. So this is also a good improvement in efficiency and customer satisfaction and quality control. So overall, it's been quite busy 6 months, both in waste management and environmental services. And with new tenders and new revenue streams, we are looking forward with quite confidence. Obviously, we have to mention our sustainability efforts. We have done a large education effort during the summer. I hope some of you noticed our installation in the center of Riga next to Art Museum and Art Academy. It was quite well received, and a lot of people came for our events. We have also put in place a climate risk assessment and mitigation plan, which is obviously taking into account also climate change. It's an important part of our operational risk management. And the new public procurements in Jūrmala and Liepāja for waste management were quite heavy on green requirements. So our fleet is almost 90% in both these cities, operated either by ING or CNG or is Euro 6 compliant. Yes, and also we have launched a circular economy measurement tool for municipalities, and we will present those results in September and October. So also lots of work in sustainability area. So now I pass word to our CFO.
Dear participants and business partners, let me introduce you with our financial results of 6 months 2024. In the first half of 2024, all financial indicators of the group have shown improvement. All key financial indicators demonstrate stable and high quality growth. For example, net sales. Net sales in 6 months period this year, we reached 55.6 million euros. It is 22% increase compared to last year, the same period. Over the past 3 years, on the group's net sales have doubled. Within the last 3 years, other subsidiaries of the group have achieved the same result as CleanR did in 2021. This signifies that our restructuring efforts are yielding positive results. The group is expanding its market presence while maintaining profitability. As you look at EBITDA, you see that our EBITDA in 6 months period is 11.7 million euros. It means that 30% increase we achieved in this year compared to previous year. The group is increasing in value, becoming more independent in its operations, and investments are proving to be efficient. Let's start with assets. You see that assets are growing years by years, and this year, in the end of June, it reached 92.6 million euros. Working capital also is growing, and now in this summer it is 26.7 million euros. It means that company becoming more independent in its operations. In this year, in 6 months period, we invested 4 million investments, but we know that it is not half of our this year is investments. After small time scheduling, we fulfilled all our plans for this year. And what else? Company have several merger and acquisition deals are in the pipeline, and the group has the capacity to execute them. And as you can see from this slide, we have some financial obligations which we have fulfilled. These obligations we have to fulfill under our agreements, and as you see, all the financial covenants are fulfilled by multiple times.
Okay, so this was a recap of our financial results, and just to wrap up, I believe that we have quite good first 6 months of the year with good sustainable growth and good outlook for the second half. We have expanded our market presence in all of our segments, both in waste management and in environmental service. We believe that this business development is continually increasing our group's value. So this is the end of our presentation. So next is questions, I guess, yeah?
Thank you. Yes, let's continue with the Q&A session. A reminder to participants to join the discussion. Please use the Q&A box that you see beneath the presentation. Questions can be asked either anonymously or with your name. So the first question that we have received: what are your CapEx plans for the remainder of the year, and what do you expect in 2025?
Well, the CapEx will be basically at the level of last year, 10 million euros. We are expecting pickup in CapEx since we have entered the new tenders in Riga, specifically for Visi Urban, which will require quite high CapEx levels at the second part of the year. Going forward in 2025 on organic base, I guess will be in the same 9 to 10 million area, but it's not taking into account M&A transactions which are in process, but whose outcome is uncertain at this point in time.
Do you expect to attract any new capital in the upcoming years?
Well, next year we will have to refinance our current bond issue, and that's about it. We can finance our current M&A transactions which we have in pipeline using our current capital availability. So no, we do not plan to attract any new capital anytime soon. So.
A question regarding the digitalization processes in the company. How digitalization has impacted business results?
It's both improvement Well, I don't have specific numbers on hand to comment on this, but if you talk on the soft side, so it's basically improvement in efficiency, since we need less people to handle customer inquiries on one side, and on the other side, it's improvement in customer satisfaction, since COVID area, and nobody is willing to do any business in person. So we are following the general trend, and even this conservative business is being moved to digital area.
Thank you. You have guided roughly 128 million and 19 million in EBITDA for financial year 2024 during the bond issue. Does this guidance still stand, and do you see the numbers doable?
Well, in terms of EBITDA, as you see, we have roughly 11 million for the first half. So I'd say EBITDA target is doable. Sales, we will be close, but probably not to the 128 million euros.
Thank you. What are company's goals for the next 6 months?
Our goals for the next 6 months is to expand our markets in our core areas. So both in environmental services and waste management. So there are new tenders coming up in both areas where we are planning to participate and obviously win. And we also have a number of M&A transactions which are processed in the background, which are dependent on various bureaucratic processes which we hope to complete, and obviously continuous work on digitalization, efficiency, group synergies, and sustainability.
Thank you. And then currently the last question that we have received that consists of several parts, and it asks about the cash level of the group. So is your cash level not a bit too high, or is it your kitty box for M&As? And the follow-up question is regarding the dividends. Should we expect significant dividends or possibly entering other Baltic state markets?
Okay, so yes, cash level is high. This is true, but we have some M&A transactions in process. Dividends are shareholders' decisions, so I would prefer not to comment on that. Possibly entering other Baltic states, yes, it's always been a part of our expansion strategy. Currently, we do not have anything in the pipeline on Baltic states, but we are constantly looking for any targets coming for sale on the market.
Thank you. So far, no new questions received. So we will wrap the call up. Participants, thank you for joining today. As mentioned, the recording of the webinar will soon be available online. Another follow-up question just now asked by the participant: what dividends have been paid in 2024 so far?
We will respond to this in written. I don't have the number on hand at the moment.
Participants, again, thank you for joining the call today. Have a good day today.
Thank you.